Are you looking for part-time, flexible work you can get approved to do anywhere in this country without any gimmicks that's not Uber or DoorDash or delivery services? Then I've got a company for you. It's Field Agent. If there's interest in this and we want more of these companies, please let me know in the comments and I will keep doing these. I have been doing merchandising and secret shopping work for decades, since the 90s, and I have the inside scoop on a lot of companies. I have it limited to the most flexible of companies right now. Field Agent is one of them. You can go now and download this app in any of the app stores. Get yourself signed up. You'll need to document who you are basically, and it's fairly easy to get approved. They pay direct to bank. They might have other ways to pay, but I just get payment direct to my bank. It takes about 3 days to get payment. Let's look at some of the jobs that I've taken. Once you download the app and get approved, this is what your landing page is going to look like. You're going to search for jobs according to where you live. I've worked for this company all over the Midwest and the South, and I've always found work. You can see there's a number of jobs I could choose from. There aren't high numbers. Some of these might pay $3. For example, those shelf and display captures only pay a couple bucks, but if you're going to the store anyway, it might be worth it. They also have secret shopper jobs. You often get free product with some of those. They'll have just for fun jobs where you get entered into for a prize. These rating and review jobs are some of my favorites. Those are where you get a product. They reimburse you for the product. You make about $3 extra, but you get to keep the product. And they have audit jobs. Some of those pay, depending on how long they've been sitting there, up to $20. So you're not going to get rich from this company, but you can see over my lifetime with this company, I've earned just over $1,600. I keep my earnings below $600 in a year so that I don't have to report taxes on this. I prefer it that way. And then I just work for a different company for the rest of the year or to earn the rest of that money. You can see this year, I really haven't done much. I got a free Subway sandwich. I think they paid me a few bucks to do the report on the sandwich, and I got to eat the sandwich. I also earned an extra $3 for taking some pictures of some shelves. This is a little older one, but it's my very favorite. I've drank a ton of alcohol for this company. They pay you, I think in Ohio, you get 90% reimbursement for the alcohol and you get paid like $1. So it isn't totally free, but it's really cheap booze. And for a while they had a ton of these, and I could go to 5 or 6 stores and buy the same booze or similar booze and get it for 90% off. It's a great deal. I also had an older one here where I did a Lego set. I don't pick up many of those, but just so you know, if you buy the product, you have to cross out the UPC so you can't return it. They're very specific about how they want the information, and if you get it wrong, they will reject the job. So be careful up front on how much you invest because you might not get reimbursement if you do the job right. However, Field Agent is great about being very clear about what they want. They're actually the best company, in my opinion, for directions and information. I love them for that. If you're interested in more of this content, let me know. I have a lot of other companies. If you want secret shopping companies, merchandising companies, I can give you referrals to all of them. I can give you tips on how to get into the company, where to find them, what sort of work you might want to do. Some of the work, keep in mind, is more than maybe you want to do for a few bucks, but honestly, it's a great way to pick up a little money. It's very flexible. They usually give you a number of hours to do the job once you accept it. My best tip is to just keep looking at the app once you have it and maybe expand your area, your range of miles you're willing to go to until you get a feel for things. Let me know what else you want to see.